If your daily job consists of opening a PDF, checking a passport, and ticking a box to refresh a file every 3 years, I have some difficult news for you. That job is disappearing. In 2026, the traditional periodic review is being replaced by Perpetual KYC or pKYC, and the banks that are winning right now aren't waiting 3 years to check a customer. They are monitoring them in real time, ongoing, and if you don't evolve your skill set from a data entry type of job to data interpretation, you're going to find yourself obsolete already by 2027. So here is a good news though, the demand for compliance 3.0, so I call them like this, the specialist, is an at-all high as of now. So today I'm going to show you exactly which skills you need in order to build and stay indispensable in a world that is becoming more and more automated as we see every day. So let's jump into today's video. Let's look at the industry reality. Regulators like EBA and FinTech are no longer satisfied with a snapshot of a customer from 2023. They want to know what the customer is doing right now, today. So Perpetual KYC means that instead of a manual review that is taking place every 1, 3 or 5 years, the system now needs to be triggered by events. So when we say events, we mean something like, is there a change in the UBO, in the ultimate beneficial owner structure if it's a company? Has the customer turnover suddenly doubled? So you can see transactions spiking significantly. Has their adverse media profile changed? So this requires a massive shift in how we work. In the old world, you were a collector of documents and reviewing them. Now, when we look at the compliance 3.0 type of personality, in this world, you are an investigator of anomalies. You don't waste any more time on 95% of those customers who are doing nothing wrong. You spend 100% of your time on this 5% that the system has intelligently flagged as a risk. Let's now look at the 3 skills for 2027 that you want to master. So if document checking now is out of the picture, what is coming in instead? There are these 3 specific skills that I believe you need to master right now. The first one is data interoperability and OSINT. You need to know how to use open source intelligence to verify complex structures, for example. And it's not just about looking at the registry, it's about understanding how to use tools like Open Corporates or the ICIG offshore leaks database to find hidden connections that an automated system probably could miss. So the second skill is adversarial thinking. You need to understand how criminals are circumventing the systems that we are still using. And if you know how a hybrid launderer uses a digital bank to layer funds, you can better tune the Perpetual KYC triggers accordingly. So this is the human-in-the-loop logic that we talked about in my AI video, and I will leave you a link up here. The third skill that I want to mention is narrative architecture. This is the most underrated skill in financial crime prevention. You can be one of the best investigators in the world, but if you cannot write a clear and concise and defensible narrative for a senior stakeholder or even for a regulator, then your work has very little value because you are not able to express the risks that have been identified. And I see so many talented analysts feeling stuck because they've been told that artificial intelligence is taking their jobs. I'm here to tell you that AI is taking only the boring parts of the jobs, so you can do the interesting part of the job in the profession that you like within the financial crime space. This is why I've dedicated a significant portion of the FinCrime Career Accelerator 2.0 version to career pathing and professional framing. In Module 9, we focus, for example, on how to take your existing experience and reframe it for these high-value roles that you will find from 2026 onwards. And we don't just teach you how to do the work, we teach you how to market yourself as a compliance specialist, what we call the compliance 3.0. And if you're ready to stop being a checker and start being a specialist, the link to access the course, you will find it here and in the video description down there. So let's try to imagine and see how your work day will look like in 2027 and beyond. You will start your monitoring not with a to-do list of 50 files, but with a dashboard of triggers. And let's kind of try to imagine these triggers. Trigger 1, a corporate client in a medium risk jurisdiction has just appointed a new director who is a PEP, a politically exposed person. Another trigger could be a retail customer has suddenly received a large transfer from a high-risk VASP, a virtual asset service provider. So your job is to perform entity resolution. You will look at the data provided by the automated system, verify the source of wealth using open source information, and then make a risk-based decision. The Wolfsberg Group has been very clear. The goal is effective outcome now. So not anymore the technical compliance that we have been seeing in the past. And being a compliance 3.0 professional means that being the person, you are the person who can stand behind that effective outcome and actually start to see some results for actual prevention of financial crime activities. Now, to wrap up, the industry is changing, yes, but the mission remains the same. We are protecting the financial system from abuse. The only difference is that now we also have better tools. So don't fear the technology, master the technology. And if you're currently working in KYC role and you're worried about the shift to Perpetual KYC, drop me a comment right below of this video. Let's talk about it. I want to know how we can also transition your specific skill from where you are to the future roles. And as always, if you found this roadmap for 2027 helpful, please hit the like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you don't miss the next deep dive into the world of financial crime. I'm Marco Beranzoni. Thank you for watching. Keep building, stay curious, and I will see you in the next one.